And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. In this segment, we're talking some high school boys basketball, and the league title race is really heating up right now. And in the Mountain Valley League for boys hoops, Indian Springs going into this week in a first place tie with Jurupa Valley. The Coyotes and San Bernardino this past Thursday night. We had it live on IEMG, but the Coyotes had to get past the Cardinals in a battle for first place at the time to now move into a first place tie with Supa Dupa Jurupa Valley. It was Indian Springs up, San Bernardino roared back, and Indian Springs in the fourth quarter held on for a 58-54 win. Check out some of the highlights from our live broadcast on IEMG. Check it out.
20-15. Indian Springs going inside to Cherry, and that's about as automatic as it can get. Cherry that close to the rim. 22-15. McEwen spin move off the glass and good. Greer takes a look inside, plays it to his left to Kemba. Into the high post. Culberson muscles his way in. Left-handed shot is good. Jordan Culberson. And the Cardinals have done it. They have roared all the way back to tie the game at 31. McEwen to the corner to Gonzalez for three. Yes! It is all good for Nasir Gonzalez. And that brings the Cardinals back within one. Back out to McEwen. Wing. Three. Good. G-Mac gives San Bernardino the lead again, 44-41. And the Cardinals take it back. Stokes all alone lays it in. Up ahead, driving inside. The shot is up and good. Zakai Jacobs gets the Coyotes within one. A free throw coming up could tie this game. Indian Springs answers. Cherry for two. 48-46, and the Indian Springs Coyotes have ripped the lead back. And another big block by Culberson. That guy, wow. Gonzalez over to Stokes. McEwen in the corner for three. Another timely, big-time three for McEwen. Cherry looks to answer. And that is a deep three by Adorian Cherry. Man, this is fun. 52-51 Cardinals. Shot is up and good for Nubian Nelson. And the Coyotes take the lead. Man, like a heavyweight fight going back and forth. Both these teams landing punches. Kept in play by Nubian Nelson. Coyotes in transition. The bucket is up and good for Jacobs. 55-52. Timeout on the floor. Indian Springs wins 58-54 in a battle for first place in the Mountain Valley League.
Well, Indian Springs just picked up a big win against San Bernardino in Mountain Valley League play. The Coyotes in first place now in the MVL, holding off the Cardinals here in a big rivalry game. And Coach Taylor, we were talking a little bit about the matchup, the league title race, a lot of things about this year's team. But you also brought up the fact that you had a very tough non-league schedule. You played some really good teams to get you battle-tested. You had a close game tonight against San Bernardino. Do you think playing good teams will help you guys down the stretch when things get close, especially in a game that could decide ultimately the league championship?
Well, I think it was readily apparent that those games helped us.
Yeah.
I really commend my team because they really have a no-quit spirit. They held themselves accountable to each other, and they just left it all out. I'm just super proud of the display that they showed on the court, and this is something that we can build on. So I'm super excited.
All right, we've also got Adorian Cherry, and Dorian, you guys were up. You gave the lead away in the third quarter. You came back in the fourth and then held them off. What do you think was the key to victory in this game against San Bernardino?
Like Coach always says, it's defense. So we came out there, played hard defense, and contained the rebounds. So, Yeah, so.
What do you think it's going to take for you guys to close out a Mountain Valley League championship this season?
Got to keep the dog mentality. That's all that we talk about in practice, that dog mentality. So we keep pushing in practice, playing hard, and we're going to play hard in the game.
And what about just the big picture? I mean, obviously a league championship would come first, but do you feel like this is a team once you get to the playoffs? I mean, who knows? Maybe you guys can string together a couple wins and make a CIF run.
Yes, sir. That's the main goal. That's all we're here for, is to make a long, big push in the playoffs, so get past the second round like how we did last year. So.
And Coach, we talked a little bit about the playoffs as well. I mean, that's the goal, right? I mean, league championship banners would be nice here in the Den, but I mean, a deep CIF run sounds pretty good too, right?
Well, it's been a while in the program. The furthest the program ever went was quarterfinals. So, but we're just taking it one game at a time. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Every possession, every play, we're just taking it that minute. So, and I think if we look at it from that standpoint, so it alleviates a lot of pressure that can mount up during that. But I think these guys, like I said, they're battle tested. We played against 4 of the top 10 teams in the Southern California rankings, which now I'm seeing. Remember I told you, I was like, I don't know when, if it helps, but now I know for sure that it did.
Yeah, because this game got tight down the stretch, and you guys still found a way to win. I think that probably speaks volumes of going through some of those tough matchups early on in the season.
Yeah, it's what I love about it is that no one person took it on them shoulders to try to win the game. It was a team effort. They band together as brothers, and they left it literally like these guys were drained. I wish you could have got a shot of them in the locker room because they were spent. And that's what's going to be required. So I think we have a good template on what is needed to be successful moving forward, and I think we're turning the corner at the perfect time.
All right, very good. That's Indian Springs head coach Brandon Taylor and Adorian Cherry here on the show.
Indian Springs will play on the road at Supa Dupa Jurupa Valley for sole possession of first place in the Mountain Valley League this coming Thursday night. When we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, big-time boys soccer battle in the CBL. Highlights coming up next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.